Hello everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. We're doing a short and sweet full body flow today, so find some space to move and let's get started. So we'll begin today just seated, but we can bring our hands to the ground beside us. Lightly rest the fingertips, bring some length into the spine. Feel free to close your eyes. We're going to be moving our arms a little bit here, but you might keep your eyes closed. Just take a moment to feel your sit bones pressing into the ground. Feel your fingertips pressing into the ground. Soften your forehead, your jaw. And then with an inhale, we're going to start to reach our arms out really wide. Keep spreading those fingers wide too. Lift your arms up above your head. Maybe lift your chin. And as you exhale, push the air down and lower your arms back to your sides. Lightly rest the fingertips or touch the fingertips down. Inhale again to reach back out wide and up above you. And then exhale to push the air down back to the ground. Continue to spread the fingers wide. Maybe inhale, reach back up, maybe lift the chin. And exhale, lower your arms back to your sides. You can bring your hands to the knees or the lap. You can take a shoulder roll. And you can also start to open up your eyes. We're going to move into tabletop, hands and knees. Maybe give your hips a little bit of a sway side to side, and then take an inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, your chin. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly again, lift your chest. Exhale as you round. One more breath here. Inhale to drop your belly. And exhale to round. And then use an inhale to come back to a nice long spine. Bring your right hand to the middle of your mat between your shoulders. Take an inhale and start to look to the left. Maybe you'll reach your left arm up. And then as you exhale, bring your left hand down. Just tap the fingers to the ground. Inhale, come back for the twist. Maybe reach up. And exhale, tap your fingertips down on the ground. One more inhale to reach up or just turn the chest. And then exhale to come back. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Maybe scooch the hips side to side. Bring your left hand in the middle of your mat between your shoulders. 3 breaths here, turning the chest to the right. Inhale. Maybe just look that way. Maybe reaching up. Exhale. Bring that right hand down. Tap the fingers. Inhale, back for the twist. And exhale, down. One more. Inhale to reach up. And exhale to come back. Move your hands under your shoulders. Give the hips a little sway if you'd like. Tuck your toes and lift into downward facing dog. Maybe pedal the feet a few times. Let your chest get heavier. And then use an inhale to look forward. And exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat and take an inhale for a half lift. 3 of these. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Long spine. Exhale, fold. One more inhale for your half lift. And exhale to fold down. Take an inhale. Come all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale. Lower your arms to your sides. Take a shoulder roll. And then turn your palms to face forward. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale to reach up. Exhale. Let's fold all the way down. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale to fold forwards, planting your hands and stepping back and into your downward facing dog. All right, you guys, we are going to lower our knees into tabletop, back up into downward dog 3 times. So I want you to go slow, move with your breath. Maybe lift your heels, come onto the balls of the feet. Spread your fingers wide too. Take an inhale and an exhale to bend the knees and slowly lower them and tap them lightly on the ground. Maybe your toes can stay tucked under. Inhale to lift back up into downward dog. You can try to drop your heels. And exhale, lower your knees again. A light tap on the ground. And inhale, back up into your downward dog. Try to lower the heels down. Stay for an inhale and let the exhale bring your knees down to your tabletop. But this time we're going to keep them down. You can untuck the toes, rest on the top of the feet. Maybe give your hips a little bit of a sway side to side. Then we're going to scooch our knees together, maybe the feet too. Sitting back on the heels if you can, or you can stand on your knees. We're just going to tip backwards. Lean backwards a little bit. Your knees might float. They might not. If you are standing on your knees, a little tip backwards. Wake up those quads. Feel those quads. If you're sitting back on the heels, you might find a nice ankle stretch. Then, can we maybe shift our weight forwards? Maybe lower the knees. And maybe shift our weight back, lift the knees. Maybe not. Just try. Maybe one more time, leaning back. And one more time, coming forwards and bringing your hands to the ground. Come off of the heels. If you need to give the ankles a little bit of a shake, do that too. Cross your ankles though, and take a seat with your legs out in front of you. You might give your knees a hug, a rock side to side. We're going to send our legs out long though. Maybe pointing the toes up, taking an inhale to lengthen through the spine. Think lifting the chest off of the low back. You can stay seated tall. You can stay still here. Or we can tip forwards. But then we're going to lift right back up and inhale to lift the chest, lengthen the spine. And an exhale to tip forward, trying to keep that space in the low back. And an inhale to lift again, lengthen. Lift the chest off your low back. And an exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, find your way back up. You can bend your knees, give them a hug or a squeeze, and maybe a rock side to side. And then we're going to lay down on our backs, moving a lot today. Lay down though. Maybe sway your knees side to side. Just resting your arms wherever is comfortable. And then we can reach our arms out wide, weighing the shoulders. You can keep your feet on the ground or you can float your feet. We're going to sway side to side. It can be a nice small movement or it can be bigger. It can be a twist. Try to glue your low back down. Let your legs float side to side. And just coming back to center. Whether your feet are lifted or on the ground, you might hug your knees back in towards the chest. You might open the knees out wider, letting the big toes stay together. A gentle press of your low back down. Maybe you'll float your feet, find happy baby. And letting your feet go and bringing your knees back together and maybe taking a couple more sway side to side. If your feet are lifted, you can bring them down again. You can rest your arms somewhere comfy again as well. One leg at a time. Send them out long, your feet out wide. And let's take a moment to pause, to be still. To notice your belly moving with your breath. To soften your shoulders. Just feel the air flowing through you. Stay here for as long as you have time for. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.